Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne's Daily Rambles, finally shaved. So today we are doing season 4, episode 8 of Supergirl called Bunker Hill. So we're starting off with Nia had a super bad dream, and her roommate was watching her sleep, and she basically felt out her roommate saying like, I can't sleep, like I'm not supposed to sleep, and because apparently her dreams are very vivid and she keeps having nightmares and stuff. And then we cut to her Supergirl, and John searched Manchester Black's apartment and found brass knuckles, so they use it as a buoy to try and find him. Then we have awkwardness at the Catco elevator where Nia has like a bunch of coffee, and then when they got to the main floor, she flipped out because she saw Agent Liberty's thing on like the headline thing. And then we cut to where she freaked out, and then Car confronted her, and she just kind of walks off and doesn't really mention it really. And then we have the DEO boss confronts one of the people they captured, and we got nowhere with that. And then we have Brainy knows about Nia but won't say anything, but it says like we should go ask for her help because she will help us. And then we found out the president really only cares about the polling numbers and not really what's going on. And that's not sitting right, I don't think, with either one of them, but especially Alex. Then we have Lockwood wants to put Agent Liberty on the back burner and focus on his show. Then we have Black is at his house talking to his wife. So that was like, okay. Then we have John uses his powers to locate Manchester Black to no avail. And then we're back to Black is at Ben's house, and then they start talking and having like basically a BS conversation. And then Kara talks to Nia some more, and basically she tells her that she can dream the future. She's from an alien. She's from like another planet, and that this type of gene only happens in females. Like, I think it skips a generation or something like that. I forgot. Something like that. Something along those lines. And so Brainy tries to help her fine tune the dream, I guess, with Kara's help. And sees a woman shaking, but she's starting to come into focus a little bit more. And saying to put the weapon down. And then she got scared because the weapon was in her face, and so she wakes up. But she did see something called Collinwood on some hoodies, so they go to that town. They have Manchester calls Ben out in front of his wife. John tries again to reach him, and basically he hurts himself to block out John, and that was a fail. And then they argue and fight, and basically throws Ben into the wall. And then we have people following Nia or Nia. It's either Nia or Nia. It's one of those. Supergirl and Brainy, or Car and Brainy. And so Car wants to bait them, and it works. She only intended for her to get captured, but Nia saw Car get run off, and so they all got captured. And then also Lois Lane mentioned in there as well. And then Nia has split second, closed off for just a second, and saw when the people try to shoot at them, and so she uses that and manages to escape. And then Kara literally kills everyone with Brainy's help. Then Ben shows them the AI gear, and the wife is in slight disbelief over this. And so we cut to where Kara fills in Alex, and they play the guy, and it's confirmed that Ben is Agent Liberty. Then we have Manchester Black beats up Agent Liberty. Then John gets to Manchester Black, and then we have a fight scene between Black and Agent Liberty. And basically AI turns it around and starts beating him up. And then we have Kara is at Ben's house. And then that's when he got the notification to go to the still place. So then we cut to where Nia and Brainy are at the location of the dream. And then we have Agent Liberty versus Manchester Black again. Then Supergirl interrupts, and Black disarms Supergirl by throwing this bomb thing in her face that renders her powerless for like a second or something. And then pours nth metal on her. And so then we have Nia KO'd Manchester Black in order to save the wife. And then we have Supergirl breaks free by literally lifting the entire factory up, then coming down to break herself out, which was so cool. And then Ben was going, then he saves Ben's wife. And Ben was going to off Manchester Black, but when that whole thing happened, that didn't happen. So Manchester Black and Ben both are arrested. John visits Manchester Black, and that was a great meeting, obviously. Then we have President visits the DO and wants to know Supergirl's identity because Ben made a whole stink when he was getting to the cop car about that, and he wants to be more transparent, but she says no, so she is fired from the DEO. And then she leaves. Then we have Nia sleeps, and then we have people are rallying for Lockwood in front, at the prison and in front of Catco Media. And Ben's wife still supports him. And then we cut to Earth 90, where Jay Garrick failed to this other being, which I forgot his name already, and has a book, and open the book and have Jay Garrick escaping, and that's the episode. So we're getting for the crossover that's happening next week. So this episode I'm going to give I'll give it B+. I do like the setup for the crossover. I feel like that was pretty cool. And it was on Earth 90. I don't know if I said that. The whole thing of training dogs to weed out aliens it's just kind of weird to me. But, whatever. And, how the wife is still supporting Ben is also kind of crazy to me. And the fact that, I understand her reasoning for not liking Manchester Black, who is an alien, but Supergirl did save her, along with Nia saved her, and Brainy saved her. And so, 3 out of 4, 75% of her interactions with aliens have been positive. So, anyway, that's the whole thing. And what else? The whole president, the new one, he only cares about numbers and stuff. I'm just like, how about you care about your people? That's not that hard, try to do a good job. There you go. If people don't like it, they don't like it. Okay. I don't know why people care. It's just... Anyway, and so the whole fact that he wants her to spill that identity, she won't do it, which is her right to not disclose it. She doesn't want to. It's kind of crazy. So anyway, other than that, it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was pretty good. So anyway, that's what I'm doing for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below to what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Just tell me your all thoughts down below in the comment section. As well as any suggestions for any other shows, music, or movies. And subscribe, and I'll see you all next video. Bye.